that mouth. Mid lane, the aggression arc second almost going down. I think he actually did die. Yeah, there's the ignite. Taken down in the 1-on-2 games, which is kind of surprising considering that a lot of times, whoa, flash for flash forced out there as Zingy trying to come back in on a Bishu. Assault, battery, taking up the turret, and that's going to be at least 1 kill, but trades 1 for 1 again. TP in there by Anda. Bubble coming in though. There's an exhaust, and Anda might be in a little bit of trouble. Slow there from the tidal wave, not maximum slow at long range, but might go back in. There's the Rift Walk in Arc second. Up to him now. Oh, Indivisible gonna be in a rough spot. Does flash away there from that Bola strike, but as Dardoch gains up some ferocity afterwards, he's just gonna be able to crush him down. Holy hell, that Savage just bopped him in the dome. Ranked 5, or not ranked 5s, but you know, tournaments like this where Bishu, holy hell, that brutalizer build, you can really see it paying off in the warrior enchantment. To be fair, it hasn't actually been all that successful, and here comes Dardoch looking for the jump in. What was that flash from Indivisible? He flashed back into the enemy team. Nice bounce house there from Big Ol' Rod. He'll transform back into Meganar. Nope, just kidding. On the ground with that. I guess he just fell asleep. He put on his pajamas and he's sleeping. He'll wake up here in about 18 seconds, but for Affinity, they might find themselves in a little bit of trouble. Nice. Well, Phosphorus Bomb to pick up 1 kill, but it's counter taken back onto Jackstar. Bishu not going to be able to make it back to a certain time, and even Dardoch might be in a little bit of struggle. There's a bubble to land. I think that kill might have gone over to Indivisible. Lands the bubble and grabs a kill with it. Now, Dardoch looking to come in from behind. Anytime you see On the Hunt, you automatically know Dardoch's going to be going in. And look at that savagery comboed with Bishu. Going to be able to take down a Zingy. And now, as far as jungler is concerned, it's only Dardoch left up. And while there's going to be some attempted engages, a huge tidal wave, even bigger gnarled against the wall as Sigla is just going to get destroyed. There's the double offensive itemization you can see really coming up big there for Big Ol' Rod. And even with that affordable housing thrown over the wall, a double kill there for Jackstar and a 1 for 4 overall. He's probably 2k advantage up over Bishu's. I mean, both mid laners are still looking for these large rod items. Arctech is just a little bit further ahead. And wow, speaking of being far ahead, Zingy's just able to dumpster Sigla there, even with a spell shield. Big equalizer though, holy hell, Anda completely carrying that team fight, and even with Azana's coming out of Arc second, he's still alive. Will he be able to stay that way? He is, and now with Tick, the only surviving member left for Affinity, means 1 more auto attack, another spell, another Rift Walk. There's the rock, the affordable housing being thrown out by Big Ol' Rod. Hard to carry that team fight. That equalizer was beyond brilliant. Might could have made it something out there. Now Big Ol' Ron in a little bit of a rough spot. Where's that Gnar? Gets a double Gnar Tick up against the wall, takes the bonus damage. Big Ol' Ron taking up a full Syndra ultimate, but fortunately will go down. But now we've got counter engaged. There's Zingy gonna go in on to Dardoch. He's coming back towards the back of the fight. Zingy by himself there. Will we see Anda go down? Yes, and the answer is Arc second. Continuing to put out so much damage that you're like, alright, I'm gonna click there. And assault and battery later. You don't get charged with it, you just get kills. Tick, oh my gosh, but look at the turnaround. Where's that Rumble ultimate? Right on top of a Zingy and Indivisible. It's gonna be able to kite backwards, but look at Big Ol' Ron, not able to transform into Meganar at least just yet, but we taking a little bit more damage. Unwilling to walk through that choke point. Bishu gonna go down to Arc second, just barely. So good, but now looking to go around the wall. Dardoch will get the engage. Jackstar gets blown up before the fight even starts, and now with a Zingy trying to kite backwards, he's gonna get blown up by Bishu. Arc second, very, very strong, will get off a lot of damage, but nice disengage there by Tith, and a Rift Walk backwards. Push Arc second out of the fight. That's the combo. Ron will turn into a slightly smaller old Ron as he transforms back into Mini-Gnar, but this is at the very least going to be this turn. Arc second's gonna get Mikhail's, and with Azana's might be dead. Yeah, he is pretty out of there. This will be the first inhibitor of the game for Affinity off of 1 pick, and that's all it takes. We're 30 minutes into the game and seconds, so Anda with the potential to turn this around now. Draft Baron still being done. There is the Rumble equalizer. Baron dropping low, and it's gonna get smited by a Zingy. So Confound gonna get a huge Gnar ult against the wall, and look at that Phosphorus Bomb. Jackstar just blowing this fight apart with Bishu going down in a long-range Syndra ult over the wall. It will pick up 1 kill for Affinity, but everything else going Confound's way. We've got Big Ol' Ron and a Zingy in the front as tanks, whereas, you know, Dardoch is definitely a high damage source. Big equalizer right up through the middle. And look at the damage from Cicla coming in. He's not being stopped at any turn, and even though big old Ron got a big old Gnar ultimate, Indivisible and Jackstar doing that damage from the back. Cicla forced to flash back to the back lines. Does have a lot of AoE damage. A nice knock up the turnaround. Perfect peel by Tick. And Affinity gonna win that team fight in a big way. Dardoch narrowly staying alive. Ando with a perfect Rumble ultimate. He died, but so what? He got the ult down and put down a lot of damage along with it. Is this the game for Affinity? Probably not. They'll just take down this middle inhibitor. Back off for either Baron, Dragon in a minute. Wards that are dropped very close to the back edge. Now, oh man, Azingi looking for the engage. There's the slow onto Onda. Azingi gonna go in, immediately onto Onda. He's got his on his hourglass, so he doesn't have to worry about taking all that damage. He's gonna drop that equalizer. Won't actually be the best, but bouncing in, it's gonna be a big Gnar ultimate there from Big Ol' Ron. Azingi still tanking in the front. Jackstar dealing the damage from the back, and while Cicla was able to run away from the fight, the rest of his team wasn't able to get back away quite as quickly, and it's going to be a 4-for-0 exchange, and Confound's favorites, more everything coming their way. Push down the bottom lane, Dragon, Baron, and a lot of extra turret damage coming from both of those. Indivisible's the guy that's going to get Syndra ulted. Dardoch looking for an engage of his own. Going to get the engage onto Big Ol' Ron, not the guy that you want to start fighting. But look at Arc Second, just turns it around in a big way. Onda, with not the greatest equalizer, will fall down after his hourglass cooldown expires. And Dardoch, the man that went in, is the man that's going back out. 3-for-1 exchange. Indivisible did finally get divided for the rest of his team, but at what cost? It looks like Confound might just be able to close out the game here. To this base, this is not. Oh my god, Arc Second! It's gonna flash out. Big Ol' Ron jumping in. Like I said, Confound just waiting on a minion wave to tank up this turret before they look to close things out here. They've still got 20-30 seconds in, and whoa, Zingiak is actually gonna die, but he's got a Guardian Angel there from taking the turret. I think he actually did die to get the revive off of it, but no, he's still moving around, so still has that. He might decide to die. There's the teleport back in from Big Ol' Ron. He's coming back in full HP. He's just gonna tank up that turret. Azingi will be there for the damage, and with still 5 seconds left on Bishu. Can he respawn in time to turn this around? Big Ol' Ron and Azingi actually pretty low, but with the Nexus dropping so fast, this will be Confound, picking up game 1 over Affinity.